down through the corkscrew, down around, hailing this awesome race machine. Puts the wheel to the dirt, using every inch of this racetrack to gain maximum speed. Again, Rosberg puts the wheel off the track as he closes in on slower traffic. K.K. Rosberg all the way off the track as he runs up over the top of Tim Evans. K.K. Rosberg.
Then suddenly, at turn 2, the fastest part of the circuit, disaster struck. Something broke. The car hit the outside barrier and careened across the track, scattering wreckage everywhere. Later, I spoke with K.K. K.K., can you...
Jackie Ickx squeezing into his Lola. This race is a must for him. Only 7 points separate he and Elliott Forbes Robinson in the championship points race. The cars, 550 horsepower, 1,600 pounds. The rules say you must qualify the car and not the driver. For this reason, K.K. Rosberg, yesterday's fastest qualifier, starts the race dead last. K.K. Rosberg entering his Budweiser Spider. The cars are on the grid. Behind the Datsun 280Z pace car, 25 of the world's best drivers, 14,000 horsepower waiting to be let loose. The Laguna Seca Can-Am race is about to get underway. The field pulls out for one pace lap. We have a report that K.K. Rosberg hasn't started yet. We understand that K.K. is having some difficulty. Let's go down the Dan Gurney pit wall.
As you can see, it took a little longer than usual to got K.K. into the car because he's in a lot of pain, but it certainly hasn't hurt his enthusiasm.
How does a driver prove himself good enough to get a ride in a $60,000 Can-Am race car? How does he do it? By proving himself right here. This is Formula Ford racing that took place earlier. End up right here in the seat of a Can-Am race car. The Goodyear tires that these cars run on are designed to give maximum adhesion at high temperatures reached during racing. The weaving you see the cars doing is warming up the tires. Bobby Rahal, the pole sitter from Illinois, driving the black Ampex Prophet. Next to him, Elliott Forbes Robinson, better known as EFR in the Budweiser Spider. Followed by Jeff Brabham, Jeff Lees, Howdy Holmes, Jackie Ickx, John Morton, Vern Chopin, Randy Lewis, and Bobby Brown. In the 6th row, the Sony camera car with Patrick Gayard as we come in the last turn, preparing for a start. Green flag is out. Look at this. Pole sitter Bobby Rahal is caught napping, and Elliott Forbes Robinson and Jeff Lees get by him in the turn number 1, going to the lead. In the turn 2 with Patrick Gayard, 160 miles per hour, 235 feet for every heartbeat. The leaders. Elliott Forbes Robinson, then Jeff Lees, followed closely by Bobby Rahal. Up the hill towards the corkscrew. Patrick Gayard looking for a way around Bobby Brown. Back into our Sony car. EFR, the leader, braking for the corkscrew. The car gets light here as he crests the rise and then drops down into this difficult turn. Patrick Gayard shifting down for the corkscrew. 4th, 3rd. He brakes late, stuffs his car inside of Bobby Brown. These cars weigh as much as a small imported car, but have 10 times the horsepower. Into turn 9, the last and slowest corner on the track as we get ready to complete the first lap. Elliott Forbes Robinson, and this young man right here, Jeff Lees, the Englishman. Then Rahal, Brabham, Ickx, Holmes, Morton, Chopin, Lewis, Gayard, and Brown. Elliott Forbes Robinson is under a lot of pressure here. He needs as many points as possible to stay in the hunt for the championship, and he must stay ahead of Jackie Ickx in the number 1 Lola. But it's Elliott Forbes Robinson in the lead. Jeff Lees running 2nd, Bobby Rahal running 3rd, and Jeff Brabham running 4th. The leader, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place, making their way around that hill in Laguna Seca. We have a battle for 9th place between Patrick Gayard and Randy Lewis, up the uphill towards the corkscrew. This is where Gayard passed Brown the last lap. Again, Gayard brakes way late and sneaks by on the inside. What an excellent view from our race vision camera mounted inside the Sony number 98 car. Here's the leader, Elliott Forbes Robinson, but Bobby Rahal tries the same trick on Jeff Lees, braking for turn number 9. Lees shuts the door on him. Rahal taps Lees' left fender, parts are coming off. We'll be back to more racing action right after this. For 2nd, Jeff Lees in the number 2 VDS car and Bobby Rahal in the Ampex Prophet. Lees has lost a piece of fiberglass from the rear end of his car with that earlier tap with Rahal, but it doesn't seem to have slowed him down. Rahal is trying desperately to get around. Here's Jeff Lees. His car virtually logo-free, no writing at all, due to the fact it's owned by Dutch brewery magnate Count van der Straat, one of the true patrons of the racing sport for many, many years. Elliott Forbes Robinson, Jeff Lees, Bobby Rahal, first, second, third place, down and around, making their approach to turn number 9. Traffic coming up, braking for turn 9. Rahal moves to the inside of Lees. We have a massive traffic jam. And Bobby Rahal grabs second place from Jeff Lees. Now, the question is, can he catch Elliott Forbes Robinson? The leader, Elliott Forbes Robinson, in position number 1. New second place, Bobby Rahal, Jeff Lees, but still within striking distance is Can-Am rookie Jeff Brabham. Jeff Brabham driving the number 10 Anheuser-Busch car. But look at Bobby Rahal, rapidly gaining on Elliott Forbes Robinson as they travel up the hill towards the corkscrew. Set themselves up, braking hard, pitching that car into the corkscrew. Then on the power, down the hill section they're into right now. Making their way into turn number 7. And Rahal almost loses it. Bobby Rahal with an amazing save. Slides off the track, but manages to keep control of the car. Bobby Rahal hardly losing a foot during that off-track excursion as he catches up right up behind Elliott Forbes Robinson as they make their way into turn number 9. And then it's off towards the start-finish line. Incredible race action here at Laguna Seca, California. A tremendous battle is developing right here. Elliott Forbes Robinson in the lead, Bobby Rahal in second, Jeff Lees in third. Bobby Rahal coming up has Elliott Forbes Robinson right in his gun sights as they make their way through traffic. Rahal tries the inside shot, backs off, builds up a little speed, and takes the inside shot around the left-hand side of Elliott Forbes Robinson. Side by side, Bobby Rahal gets around, our new leader here at Laguna Seca. Bobby Rahal, position number 1 through the corkscrew. Elliott Forbes Robinson falls back to the second place position, but still back to that third place position, Jeff Lees. Bobby Rahal, the leader, making his way up in the traffic. He gets slowed down. Elliott Forbes Robinson and Jeff Lees are catching up in the turn number 9. The blue flag comes out by the turn marshal, signaling the rest of the cars to pull it aside for the fast competitors. Bobby Rahal easily breezing by traffic, but Elliott Forbes Robinson and Jeff Lees are held up. Rahal gets through. Elliott Forbes Robinson, Jeff Lees, second and third place, held up by traffic. Back in the camera car, we overtake a back marker. They really come up fast at these speeds. And KK Rosberg is caught up. Rosberg has overtaken 20 cars in a mad rush to get to the front of the pack. But the next competitor he has to deal with is this car right here, the Race Vision mounted number 98 Sony car. Patrick Gayard, the Frenchman, competing on this track, weaving through traffic, and so is number 5, KK Rosberg. 2 competitors making their way through the corkscrew. Here's Patrick. KK Rosberg, not too far behind. Whoop, a little bit out of shape. Again, we go back inside the Race Vision mounted car. Patrick Gayard working his way around the track here at Laguna Seca, California. Number 98, Patrick Gayard, right behind KK Rosberg in the turn number 9. Straightening out from turn number 9, make their mad dash to the start-finish line. Rosberg trying an inside shot. Gayard holding him back. KK trying any line to get around the Frenchman. Side-by-side action as KK Rosberg squeezes by at 170 miles per hour. Remember, KK Rosberg qualified fastest car yesterday. KK Rosberg getting by the young Frenchman here at Laguna Seca. And with a status report on the leaders, here's Dan Gurney in the pit area.
Bobby Rahal seems to be long gone. He's well in command. Now, Elliott is still under a lot of pressure from Jeff Lees. And Jeff Lees, in turn, is under a lot of pressure from Jeff Brabham.
You're right, Dan Gurney. Jeff Brabham is nearly running under Jeff Lees' tailpipes. They work their way through the corkscrew, kicking up a little bit of dust that's blown out on the course. Elliott Forbes Robinson maneuvering his way. Jeff Lees, Jeff Brabham right behind. Coming down the turn number 9. Second place, third, fourth, and the rest of the pack. But here's the leader, Bobby Rahal, pouring on the coal.